Hello viewers, myself Asma Parveen. Today's my topic is causes for the rise of new religious movements during 6th century BC. Causes for the rise of new religious movements. Causes for the rise of new religious movement. Various causes contributed to the rise of Jainism and Buddhism in India. We can study these causes under the following heads. Deg- Degradation of Vedic religion. The religion of the early Vedic people was quite simple and there were no necessary rites and rituals ceremonies. This simplicity of the religion disappeared and ideals of truth gave way hearsay. Hearsay. The priestly class, in order to gratify its own needs and desire, introduced so many rituals into the religious that people had to undergo these rituals right from cradle to the grave. The people were greatly dissatisfied with the weight of these rituals. Some of these sacrifices were so costly that they could not be performed by the common people. Dominance of priestly class. The introduction of the new ceremonies and sacrifices in the religion led to the rise of the class of priests. This class occupied an eminent position in the society. With a view to maintain their hold on society, they introduced unnecessary rites of and rituals. Thus, they come to dominate every aspect of the Aryan's life from birth to death. This class became so powerful that they exercised supervision over the rules and adjust them in matters of administration. They held many important positions in the government machinery. Then sacrifices. In the course of time, a number of sacrifices had been introduced in the Hindu religion. They were fully exploited by the priestly class. They not only made sacrifices of the animals, which were quite costly and useful, but also that of human beings. This greatly hurt the feelings of the people and created a spirit of revolt in their mind. As most of the common people were unable to perform these costly sacrifices, they not turned against the system but also the Brahmins and worked out that system. Then caste system. The caste system, which had grown quite rigid by this time, also contributed to the discontent of the people. The Hindu society had come to be divided in the four war tight compartment castes. The members of the higher castes ill treated the members of the lower caste, deprived them even of basic human rights. The difficult languages of Vedas. The spiritual unrest of the 6th century BC was also due to the difficult and complicated language of the Vedas, which was beyond the comprehension of common people. All the religious work of the Hindus, like Vedas, Upanishad, Ramayana, and Mahabharata, had been written in Sanskrit, which could not be followed by the common people. Naturally, they had to depend to the Brahmins for the proper understandings of these works. The Brahmins fully exploited this weakness of the people and interpreted these works in a manner which situated which suited them best. Believe in mantras. In the course of time, Not only the Vedic religion had been reduced to ritualism, but the Vedic hymns were also replaced by mantras. It was commonly believed that the mantras possessed divine powers and could be aware people of diseases, bring victory over defeat in war, assure the destruction of its enemies, silent opponents. Contradictory theory regarding deliberation, deliverances. In view of the worldly miseries and sufferings, people were eager to find out some way to liberate their soul from the cycle of birth and death. For the realization of this objection, different theories were advocated. The priestly class laid stress on karma marga as a means for deliverance. Certain other laid stress on tapa marga or a self mortification. The advocate of this theory held that even the court submitted to a person who was able to subdue his passion and practice penance in the seclusion of forest. These two movements were quite popular with the average man. It is evident from the above discussion that during the 6th century BC, lot of religious and spiritual unrest existed in the country. The people were so much confused that they wanted some true leaders to show them the right path, and they found these leaders in persons like Mahavira and Buddha. These two religious leaders laid the foundation of a new social order and started two new religions, that is, Jainism and Buddhism. It may be noted that initially Jainism and Buddhism were merely a reformed form of Brahmanism or Hinduism. As a result of these two religious movements, a spirit of scientific inquiry and intellectual discussion gained prominence. People were no more willing to accept the things blindly. Thus, Jainism and Buddhism represented a significant phase in the religious and cultural development of India, and they rendered a valuable service to the reformation of the existing religions. Thank you for watching.